We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Duane Keefe Davis.
I'm trained to go. I don't know about him. It's do or die. And I'm from the old school, homeboy, and I'm from Compton, dude. I'm not playing with that shit. Playing with nobody like that, dude. Nobody, period.
Please, please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going crazy. God, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. Please. But I'm fighting this fight. And to other people, it's an impossible dream. It's not impossible. It's going to happen.
All right, folks, we're about to dive into some serious hip-hop drama that's been brewing for years. Puff Daddy, the music mogul we all know, is totally losing it about getting nearly convicted in connection to Tupac's murder. It's like a plot twist you'd expect from a wild movie, but this is real life, my friends. Get ready for a roller coaster ride through the twists, turns, and controversies that have surrounded the story for ages. Facing the prospect of spending 25 years behind bars as law enforcement build a case against him, Duane Keefe D. Davis made a surprising turn. He confessed to a startling revelation. He had provided his nephew, Orlando Anderson, with a firearm used in the shooting of Tupac Shakur. However, there was a twist to this confession. It was made under a proffer agreement, a legal arrangement that rendered his admission inadmissible as evidence against him. This unexpected turn of events left legal experts and the public alike grappling with the complex and controversial nature of Davis's confession, as it couldn't be used to directly incriminate him. But now, it seems things aren't as black and white as we thought. Some more people have been incriminated, and one of the major names that keeps coming up is that of Diddy. Keefe D, who recently appeared in Las Vegas court in connection to Tupac's murder, has been making some explosive claims. He asserts that Diddy, also known as Sean Combs, had allegedly asked him to take out Tupac Shakur and record label boss Suge Knight. It's worth noting that Diddy, in the past, has vehemently denied any involvement in Tupac's death, dismissing such claims as nonsense. In a surprising twist, Keefe D made this startling allegation in various forms, including in his book, during social media interviews, and even during a secret police interview with the LAPD. Another former gangster from that era, James McDonald, formerly known as Mob James, has corroborated these rumors. He has confirmed that there were rumors circulating about Diddy and others associated with Death Row Records putting a price on Suge and Tupac's heads. According to James, Diddy was particularly fearful of Suge, and this fear drove certain actions. In an exclusive interview, James, who once worked as a security enforcer for Death Row Records, explained that the rivalry between Bad Boy Records on the East Coast and Death Row Records on the West Coast had escalated to a point where everyone had a price on their head. He suggested that Diddy's fear of Suge Knight compelled him to take actions to eliminate the threat. A recording of an LAPD interview with Keefe D has surfaced, in which he seems to claim that Diddy contacted an associate named Eric Von Zip shortly after Tupac's shooting to inquire about their involvement. Keefe D further alleges that when Diddy learned it was their entourage responsible for the shooting, he was happy as hell. In another audio clip from the LAPD interview, Keefe D claims that Diddy paid the fee for the hit to Zip, who allegedly kept the money for himself. In his book, Compton Street Legend, Keefe D claims that Diddy, known then as Puffy or Puff Daddy, ordered the hit during a conversation they had in New York. Keefe D recalls that Diddy expressed his need to have problems handled, referring to Suge Knight and Tupac. Keefe D asserts that he agreed to make it happen. According to Keefe D, Diddy's issues with Tupac escalated after the release of the diss track Hit 'Em Up, which angered Puffy. In a more recent interview with YouTuber Vlad TV, Keefe D even claimed that FBI agents had informed him that Diddy had paid $1 million to Zip for the assassination.
Yeah, we won $1 million.
You said you walked downstairs. Did he say, come meet me downstairs?
Yeah, he said, come on downstairs and talk to you.
Oh.
He tells you, seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. I mean, he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, the specific reason he asked you to come downstairs and talk to him was about that thing, not about liquor or anything. It was about that.
Okay.
You tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for $1 million. He agrees. You shake on it or something like that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Hit him. He like, man, we'll wipe the ass. quick, you know? It's nothing.
Who brought up the amount of $1 million?
He did.
Puffy did?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. I shit. $1 million out there. Yeah, take it for 50. You know what I'm saying?
So he brought up them $1 million.
Yeah. Them project dudes will kill you 1,500. You know what I'm saying? We went to eat. We was eating. He just beat up Lane. And we was in a hotel. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the MGM at the restaurant. There was a few New Yorkers though when we went to. Like, man, y'all need some help? Well, we got this.
That's what they said?
Please, please, God told me to ask y'all for help. I need your help. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going crazy. God, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. Please. But I'm fighting this fight, and to other people, it's an impossible dream. It's not impossible. It's going to happen.
He's also pretty worried that now all of this is coming up, he might be convicted too, which is why he wants all the stuff that happened in the past to stay in the past.
A lot of you don't know about this because it's been hidden. All the shit, everything's been hidden. Everything that you know is a lie. We wasn't messing with nobody. These folks were so jealous, they figured out a way to get a plane and drop bombs on us. I'm tired of this shit. They burnt me and be a broke nigga, no money, talking about the same shit they was talking about 100 years ago. And I'm not doing that.
But even though all of this is happening, the man is trying to pretend like he had no involvement in the whole issue. In fact, he's even giving motivational tips, but you can now see how he agrees that he's having a tough time.
Check this out to all my entrepreneurs, all my hustlers. Do not think that you're the only one that's having a hard time, okay? I'm having a hard time at my level. There's always different levels to it, and there's different levels to the hard time, but we all having a hard time achieving what we want to achieve. People in our rage, bureaucracy, red tape, hit that button, get to it, and get it done. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. That and get it done.
Rapper 50 Cent has also once again stirred the pot by mentioning Diddy in relation to the ongoing investigation surrounding the murder of hip-hop legend Tupac Shakur and the recent arrest of murder suspect Duane Keefe D Davis. In a move that appears to be aimed at provoking a reaction, the Candy Shop rapper sent a clear message to Diddy, suggesting that it's high time for him to secure legal counsel as the Tupac investigation reaches a critical juncture. This unexpected comment appears to have added to Diddy's already mounting stress in the midst of renewed scrutiny surrounding the decades-old case. For those of you who don't know the backstory, for a quarter of a century, law enforcement has been aware of Duane Keefe D Davis's alleged involvement in the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur. However, they lacked sufficient evidence to bring any charges against him. That is, until the events of Friday, September 29th unfolded. Davis, now 60 years old, has long professed his affiliation as a leader with the Southside Compton Crips. According to a Nevada grand jury indictment, he had a significant role in the drug trade, which contributed to his standing with the gang. His notoriety, however, stems from a chilling claim. He is the sole living witness to Tupac's fatal shooting inside the suspect vehicle. The saga leading to this moment involves a chain-snatching incident at a Lakewood mall in California, where the Southside Crips clashed with members of Death Row Records, a label with rival gang ties to the Mob Piru in Compton. It all escalated when Davis's nephew, Orlando Anderson, was spotted near an elevator bay by the MGM in Las Vegas. According to Lieutenant Jason Johannesson of the LVMPD homicide, the members of Death Row Records physically assaulted Anderson during this encounter. Unbeknownst to many at this time, this incident would set the stage for a retaliatory act that would ultimately result in Tupac Shakur's tragic death. Following the MGM incident, Davis allegedly concocted a plan for retribution. As the story goes, David and his nephew later pulled up alongside the BMW, carrying Death Row's CEO, Suge Knight, and Tupac, and that's when gunshots pierced the air. Astonishingly, no one had been arrested in connection with the murder of the rap icon until a Nevada grand jury indictment led to Davis's arrest. Now, facing a charge of open murder with gang enhancement, Davis finds himself at the center of a high-profile case that has taken a quarter of a century to develop, leading many to question the role he played in the untimely demise of Tupac Shakur. And he's pulling in all the others as he goes down, including Diddy. In a transcript from last month's grand jury proceedings, a witness who had previously been a member of the Southside Crips alongside Keefe D shed light on the origins of the animosity between Tupac Shakur and Diddy. According to this witness, tensions began to simmer when Tupac joined Death Row Records and openly alleged that Diddy and fellow rapper Biggie Smalls were involved in the attack on him during his earlier shooting. The witness stated, Tupac going to Death Row and telling them that Puff and Biggie and them had something to do with it when he got shot up the first time. He really believed that they did it. They probably did it. I don't know. This revelation added fuel to the already fiery rivalry between the two hip-hop factions. The witness went on to testify that Keefe D had met P. Diddy through an individual known as Zip, who had provided the firearm used in the shooting of Tupac. When asked where the gang had obtained the gun for the Tupac shooting, the witness explained, Zip, one of these players that's out of New York, out of Harlem, that's actually how we met Puff. That's how we got connected with Puff, is through his drug lord. Even bigger, he was bigger than Keefe, way bigger than Keefe D, but out of Harlem. And he had a compartment built in his Benz, and he told Keefe, you know, I got the pistol if you all need it. Plus, Maze has hinted at Diddy's supposed connection with Keefe D, who recently got charged as a suspect in Tupac Shakur's 1996 murder. During the latest episode of It Is What It Is, Maze reacted to Keefe D's arrest when they were talking about the news. Maze, who is with Bad Boy Records in the 90s, probably knew about Keefe D's rumored link to Diddy and the label, acted like he didn't recognize the suspect's name. He jokingly asked his co-host Cameron and guest Bubba Dub,
wait, where do I know that name from?
You know that name?
That name sounds familiar.
Maze kept pretending to not know Keefe D and why his name seemed vaguely familiar. When Bubba Dub tried to hint at whom Maze was referring to by saying, in a way that intimidated Diddy's signature dance, Maze continued to act clueless. Bubba Dub then shared with the audience that Keefe D had been accused of plotting Shakur's murder, which surprised Maze. He replied,
oh. Yeah, he in jail right now, man.
That's
I mean, we finally.
I pray Tupac get justice, whoever is involved.
This made everyone in the room chuckle, but Maze clarified that he was serious about his well wishes, saying,
I don't even mean that in no joking way.
Keefe D has said that he and the gang never got paid for the alleged hit. There have also been claims that Diddy's failure to pay a debt to the Crips led to the notorious B.I.G.'s death. However, none of these claims have been proven with solid evidence. It's also been said that Diddy hired gang members to be security for himself and Bad Boy artists on the West Coast during the feud between Death Row Records and Bad Boy when Shakur had issues with Biggie. When asked about these rumors in 2016, Diddy dismissed them, refusing to address them, saying,
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect, but I appreciate you as a journalist asking.
All right.
Thank you.
Listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week, where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.